Morning, everybody. It's mid-November and perfect time to see a big buck. I'm in one of my favorite spots. I got here pretty early. We'll get going here in a bit, but what it is it's about a mile in there and it goes down in a draw. It's a big thermal hub and they walk through there and cruising for does. There's elk in here too, so you just never know what you're gonna see. But I've created a huge mock scrape, so hopefully they're using that and keeping them in there. I know it's been hit a couple times. I don't really know what's in here yet, though. This is about the time when they start showing up, so I've got a couple bucks in here that if they survived from last year, hopefully they're hanging around because they're nice ones. But I'm the only other truck in here. I think there's one guy parked down there. It's hard to, he's got like a maintenance truck, so I don't know if they're working on something down there and they just left it, or if there's someone hunting. If there's someone hunting and he got in there super early, it's not a bad thing, because like it's a couple miles down. If he went in the way I'm gonna go in, I've noticed that they'll people that are parked down there, they'll push deer right to me, so that's always a good thing. So we'll wait here for just another second, and we'll put the headlamp on and start to go. It's one of those spots where it could happen really quick. A lot of times they're down in the draw already in the thermal hub, and when I come over the top, it's either I got a shot at one right away or I get a chance to kind of set up. I have a big stump that's kind of carved out that I sit behind, which is a pretty cool spot where I can see down below. I can see where I made the scrape, and I can see the opposite ridge. So it's a pretty awesome spot. I really like this spot. Have another one that I've created at a mock scrape, probably 3 or 4 miles away from as the crow flies, and we'll go check that spot too today if we don't see anything this morning. But hopefully we see some big bucks, and I'll see you in there. We're all set up. I keep hearing things over to my right here. Didn't spook anything coming in here, which is awesome. Kind of hard to do. But we're all set up behind this stump right here. We're just gonna sit here and wait for at least like a couple hours. So hopefully we see some stuff. It's so warm. I wish it was a little colder. But what can you do? I hear that they're starting to chase. I haven't seen it myself. But I know there's some does in here, so hopefully some does walk through with a nice big buck behind them. Show you guys what I'm watching. Oh, there's a big scrape down there. Right there, that's my mock scrape. And you can see that trail that works up that ridge and goes over there. It's down in this nice big bottom. Just a big thermal hub that they come through to check for does. So, just crossing my fingers and hopefully seeing something come through. Well, I haven't seen anything walk through, and I kept hearing sounds off to my right where there's a bedding area. And I'm guessing whatever went and checked the bedding area, instead of coming this way, went the opposite way and just got shot. And I'm guessing the other truck, they were hunting too, so, because there was a shot probably not too far away. So I might just boogie out of here. The birds are going crazy. I thought there'd be a lot of deer moving. I was just not in the right spot this morning, it sounds like, but yeah, we'll go check some other spots. I keep hearing noises, but nothing's ringing through. Too bad. Well, good luck with that guy. He only shot once, so I'm guessing he got him. It's been really foggy this morning. It's funny, I walked in here and it felt a lot warmer. Now it's gotten kind of cold. All this fog. So, well, I'm gonna run down, check the scrape real quick and see if it's been hit. And then we'll go check another spot of mine. Hopefully with no people. Well, went down and checked my mock scrape that I made that I've had some really big bucks come through there and check that. Usually it starts close to now, but it's usually colder right now. It's pretty warm. Went down and checked that, and there's 2 sets of big boot tracks walking right through my scrape. I don't know why they went through there. It's a dead end at the end, so I don't really get the point of that. But nothing going. The amount of trucks up here is insane. Last year there was like nobody, and I had big bucks everywhere. Some of my target bucks usually show up right about now, but I'm not seeing any sign of anything. And then walking out, I saw a couple does with nothing behind them, and they were running. So I don't know. I think they're just getting spooked from so many people out. I was gonna go to one spot. Guy parked there at the gate. He's just sitting in his truck. So I don't know what they're doing, but the amount of people up here is concerning. Like public land, that's how it is. But last year there just wasn't anything, so barely any pressure anywhere. So we're gonna go try to give this spot a look. It's a spot where there's no gate, and it doesn't really, it's not very welcoming. You gotta cross a river, so we're gonna have to go to cross the river, and then we're gonna hike up quite a ways. If this doesn't do what I think it is, if there's no sign or nothing happening back there, wish the fog would kind of go away, but if this spot is kind of a bust, then we're going to go ahead and go to the end here. There's a gate. I'm hoping no one's at it. It's probably about a 2.5 mile walk in there to where like there's any sign. Like I just never see anything. I've seen stuff crossing like about a quarter to a half mile in, but it's just like if you catch them there, great. If you don't, there's no sign until you get really far back in there. So we're gonna go give that a try. It's like a 1,200-foot climb to where I want to go, so it's gonna be an all-day hunt, and we'll see what I see. It sucks right now because it's so foggy. It's really hard for me to see anything before they see me, and it makes it impossible to film. So I'm not getting a lot of footage right now, but you know what? We're up here and we got to give it a try. So I'm gonna get my stuff and we're gonna hike up this hill, cross this river, and see if anything's up there running around. So I'm in my spot. I set up like a week ago. What I did is I've been putting up these hemp ropes and trying them out here. I don't think a lot of people do this in this area, or just in the West in general. I don't see a lot of people using hemp ropes. So I made this scrape. And like, as you can see right there, like it's getting used. And I put a camera up to kind of monitor it. And then this one here before. But another buck came through and made a scrape right there. So there's the licking branch. So he didn't like that one. I mean, he's using it, but he felt like he had to make another one right here. Pretty cool. I should have filmed it, but in my walk in here, I found a tree kind of like this. But it had like 5 or 6 scrapes underneath of it. And it got hit this morning. So, as I can tell, they're all walking this way. I'm gonna get up on that hillside right there and just chill out for a little bit. And if we don't see anything, that's okay. But they're cruising this ridge line. And it's because there's this big bedding area down here. And it just drops off. So as the thermals rise, they can cruise this. And they can smell anything that's down there. There's a lot of does in here too. All the bucks are still just kind of by themselves. Starting to get some swollen necks, but nothing chasing yet. But we're just gonna get up there and chill for a little bit and see what happens. You never know. Well, it's about 1 o'clock. It's gonna take me a long time to go back in there, so we're gonna go hustle, get back there as fast as I can, see if we can't find any sign. Hopefully find something. This spot looks really good. There's a couple nice bucks in there. And because there's no gate and you gotta cross a river, there's no pressure back there. So we'll get out of here, go down. Hopefully no one's at this gate. This is like the only way in there, unless I wanna climb a very, very steep cliff, and I don't really feel like doing that right now, so we're gonna go do that, and hopefully we find something. See you up at the top. Well, I'm all the way at the top, and I'm telling you, there's so much sign up here. There's so many beds, so much deer shit, and I just don't think anybody's coming up here. And I am shocked that I did not bump something out here. I mean, it is just not in the cards today. The amount of sign in here is just insane. Funny thing is that there's no scrapes and there's no rubs. Maybe a few, but like they're way down at the bottom. You get up here, it's just bed after bed after bed. And there's so much deer shit and it's all fresh. So I don't know where they're at. It's crazy. But I'm gonna have to put a mock scrape up here. I've been wanting to for a while. A huge track right there. I just gotta figure out a good spot. And we'll put one up. I'm sure. I have my scope on 3 power and my fingers on safety like the whole entire time walking up here because I thought for sure I was gonna bump something. But not the case. So I think we're gonna put a scrape right here. It's a good spot. So there's 2 trails. And up right here, there's a whole bunch of deer shit right here too. So put one right here. See if something doesn't start hitting it. So this is the finished product right here. I've got the hemp probe. And then I got a little doe and estrus scent wafer. I've been using those for quite a while. And they seem to really bring the bucks in, so why not? And then I've never had a problem with making my own scrapes with like my feet, my boot. I just try not to touch the hemp probe as much as possible, or if I do, I touch the plastic part. But you can see there, and the scent waver. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pee in that, and that's just, it has nothing to do with anything except for they go by there, they smell a little ammonia, and they see that it was used. That's it. You know, a lot of times they'll come up and start hitting those grapes right after it rained. So I was hoping it was raining a little bit earlier when I was in that other spot. But I'll show you right here real quick. I just keep a baggie full of stuff, and I'm usually keeping a hemp probe in here. But this is the doe estrus, little hunter specialties. I got some other dopey in there too, but I'm all out. I need to restock. And then I have that rope in case I need to really go up and make that hemp rope stay up there. But then I'm using the buck fever vorag lance just to get it started. And then, like I said, just trying to make sure that I'm not touching it a ton. Doesn't matter, my hands smell like dope piss. But so we'll have to come back and check that one. I'm gonna put a camera up to watch this. But I'm shocked. I mean, I was trying not to like show a whole bunch of the sign up here just because I thought I was gonna run into something. And what it is this is ridgeline. You can see there's a trail that goes right there. And there's a trail that goes down. And this trail goes this way, and there's one this way. So there's 4 different trails all coming out of a really big bedding area. Sorry, this huge owl just went by. Got distracted. I was like, what am I looking at? But and then it drives off into another bedding area down here, which I'm gonna get this all set up, and then I'm just gonna bail, cause like it's getting late. We don't have a ton of time left, so and I kind of want to hit some spots before I get out of here. But I'm gonna bail and see if I can't bust anything up. Just get them up and moving, and maybe get a shot at something. So and maybe take a break before. But it was a chore to get up here. I keep hearing things. But it's not squirrels or birds. I can tell. start heading back. A couple big coyotes. He's got me pegged. It's not looking great for the deer hunt right now with the coyotes hanging around. Oh man, he's just coming right to me. Pretty coyote. Look at that nice winter coat. Oh, there he goes, hearing me whispering. Go join his buddy. So basically, the plan is to just slowly walk back to the truck. We're quite a few miles away, and just kind of sit and watch these openings for like 30 minutes at a time, and then kind of move on. So that way I'm kind of hitting everyone before it gets too dark to see. So that's the plan. And hopefully we see something, because I'm shocked. I don't know what's been going on, just too much pressure, or I don't know. But there was so much sign up there, and I've seen a lot of sign today. And what, 2 does? And they're running for their lives, so kind of weird. But I'm gonna sit here and watch this opening for about 30 minutes and then get going. I probably won't turn the camera back on unless I see something, because it's been freaking slow. Like, I don't know, half a mile away from the truck, and I was coming down here, and what do you know? I got a bull. It's been a while. He's nothing big. He's just like a 4x4, but pretty close to the road, and what the hell, like not much of a back out. So I figured, you know what, I should probably take him. So I'll try to get some pictures here. I just got them crossing. They're coming up from the mountains up above and going into private, and I caught them before they got into the private. So good deal for me. Take some pictures here and some video, and we'll start working on him. Well, here he is. Not a giant bull, but I'm happy with him. I've passed on so many bulls this year. I couldn't wait much longer. Seen a couple good ones during rifle, but not nearly as many as I passed up and saw during archery season. So it was time to get one. Pretty cool little 5x4 here, but he's gonna fill the freezer real nice, and I'm gonna get to working on him here in a little bit, just kind of enjoying the moment. It's been a really long time. It's been a really rough year for me, so I feel like accomplishing this goal of getting a bull this year is a big deal to me. I mean, you guys wouldn't even believe my luck lately. It has been horrid. I've had a lot of health issues, and I'm gonna have to deal with it for the rest of my life. So not fun, but we're ending the year kind of on a good note. I got some really good buck sign that I've been following, some awesome spots. I just came from one that was unbelievable. Never seen a tree like that where it's just scrapes under every branch, a ton of fresh sign, big rubs. So hopefully we can get in there and get a nice buck too. That was about 1.5 miles away from where these guys were. So I gotta start working on them and get going, but just wanted to take some time and appreciate
the chance to be out on public land and getting it done out here. I went to a spot earlier today, and it's Thursday, and there were so many people that I just turned around. I'm like, that's not where I need to be today. So pulled out and came to this spot where I've seen a lot of big bulls in archery, and I was like, I know they're in here. I just got to get lucky. And walking back to the truck, and I got about a half-mile walk. That's about as good as I could possibly ask for. So I am extremely thankful to Mr. Bull here. We're gonna start working on them and getting packed out. My wife's coming to help me, so that's always cool. I really appreciate that. I told her I got one, and she's like, I'm coming, and that's always nice. Have so much support. And I just want to thank you guys too. You guys are awesome. My channel keeps growing, and I'm very thankful for all of it. So, well, one last look, and we'll get to working on them. We are done. Keep living the outfield lifestyle, and see you on the next one.